So this is my third trial for this video about the free will. And in a way it's quite funny, right? Because you're sitting there and you're ready to do the video. And then first time I was walking and it didn't work out. And second time the batteries were low, so it was cut in the middle. And I had to smile because, yeah, this is really what I want to speak about. This free will, do we really have it? Do we have the capacity to decide as we like? Or is there no such thing as a free will? So here's the third trial. Let's see how it comes out. And of course, also we are living now in a time where in all the countries, there's a lot of decisions taken, and some people really feel like, oh, where is my free will? Where are my decisions, you know, and some sense of getting controlled. So this can also be an aspect of this free will, but this is not quite what I'm going to talk about today. The question that I would like to raise with you is there really, fundamentally, is there something like a free will? Does this free will really exist? Or is it just an impression that I have? Or what is it really? And I had the luck and the chance to be with an old master in India. His name is Ramesh Balsekar. He has passed in the meantime. But I had the chance to sit in his living room for many satsangs. And he was this old man, almost no more teeth, but like, you know, a lot of energy, still a lot of energy. Beautiful master. And I actually asked this question at the time. I asked him, what about the free will? Does this exist? And he said, yes, on some level it exists, and on another level, do your own research here. So on one level, where I'm identified with this body-mind organism, of course I have a sense of I'm deciding this and it's going to go this way and this is my free will. But on another level, and that's where he came in with his teaching, he said, just do this meditation practice each evening. Sit on a chair or on a cushion for 5 minutes and just follow your thoughts back to its roots. So each thought, you just sit here 5 minutes, eyes closed, and whenever a thought comes, follow it back to its root and see where you land. Now, I really recommend to do that. I did it for a while, and most probably what you find is that when you follow the thoughts back to their roots, you land in that same source, I amness, universal existence, where everything else comes from. So we could say, this question, do we have a free will, is not really so easily answerable. Because on the foreground, it seems like we have this free will. Yet on the background, if you follow your thoughts back to their roots, it all comes from the same universal existence anyway, even your free will. So is this good news or bad news? It's maybe neither, but when I was sitting in the forest doing my second trial of this free will video, I had a good laugh. Because when you can see the joke, right? You decide to do this video and then all of a sudden it doesn't work. Then you can see the joke in it. Here is this person who wants to do something, but existence says no. And if we can somehow manage to live in between the identified self and the free, you know, the universal self, if we manage to live with both of them or in between of them, it becomes much more joyful and light. Then we can decide things lightly. But if life or existence decides otherwise, we can go easily with it. We can float with life. Yeah. And there's another nice thing that this master without teeth, this beautiful master, Ramesh Balsekar, he said, everything that happens in our life is according to personal destiny, God's will, cosmic law. Everything that happens is according to personal destiny, God's will, cosmic law. So you might not like when you hear that, but yeah, we could also say, well, in the foreground there is this free will and we do what we like, and this individuality, sense of individuality is really important. But on another plane, we can also just relax and sit back and enjoy this ride called life, knowing that something bigger is, you know, is deciding with us too. And in fact, sometimes it can be a great freedom to know I'm not at the steering wheel of this vehicle. I can just sit in the back seat and enjoy the ride, because something else, the cosmic law, is already taking care of this life. So maybe this is of value for you. And I think my third trial succeeded, unless now my computer explodes or something. But yeah, enjoy and see where this little meditation leads you when you do this 5 minutes in the evening, following your thoughts back and find your own answer to this question: does free will really exist?